So the CPI fell 0.1% in December, in the busiest month of the year. And if we take a look at how the market reacted, it was certainly all positive. It barely moved. It moved up a little bit. If we take a look at the daily chart of SPY, the S&P 500, yesterday the close was at 395.52, and today it closed at just under 397. So a $1.50 move upwards. So I was a little bit concerned that the news is going to be not so positive and the market is going to drop a fair bit today, but that certainly didn't happen. In fact, if we take a look at the volatility of the S&P 500, it is very, very low. If we jump over to the VIX, then we can see that we dropped to under $19, which we haven't seen since April 2022. Okay, we did touch it very briefly in December, early December, but where do we go from here? Frankly speaking, if I just look at the VIX chart, then I can only see risk ahead. So is this the calm before the storm? I would say so. So I would be very, very careful with placing trades, placing short option trades, but there are always opportunities out there, and I had to search really hard to come across GameStop today. GameStop is the stock that everybody is familiar with, and that is because of what happened in 2021 January. As we can see over here on the daily chart, the stock price was at around $11, and then it jumped all the way up to 120 within a couple of days. So that was an insane short squeeze. What happened was big funds, they were betting that GameStop is going to go bankrupt, and the public didn't really like it, so they started buying the stock and they pushed up the price. Basically, this is what we call a short squeeze, and that activity cost a lot of money, many hundreds of millions to the big funds. So that was quite a historical event. But by now, the stock has sort of settled down. Over here, we can see that it did reach a pretty low level of $15 or just under $16 recently. But now it bounced back to over 20. So what I did is I sold a very, very wide strangle because obviously I'm still a little bit worried about this stock being the victim of short squeeze by retail investors. So I sold the $12.50 put option and the $50 option, both of them expiring in February. And the reason why I selected this stock was that the IVR, the volatility is very high, 76.4. So that allowed me to collect a fair bit of credit, just under $1 for a very wide strangle. So this is my trade number 222. For those of you who are new to my channel, I document one of my options trades every single day for your benefit, so you can learn from it. You can learn from my mistakes and you can learn from my wins as well. And the other trade that I did was an adjustment on my IWM position. I had a 168, 190 strangle expiring in February, and I rolled up to 172. I rolled the put side up to 172. That is because the stock went up a fair bit today. Once again, it went up another $3. And in the last week or so, it has been rallying from about 175 to 185. So that's a big jump up. But where do I see it going from here? To be honest, I think it's going to potentially stay at around the 185 level. So I am currently at the 172, 190 call. The 190 is a little bit close to the current price, but I'm not overly concerned because February expiration is 36 days away. So within about 2 weeks, I should roll it to March and get some additional credits and widen my strikes. So once again, my trade number 222 is GameStop, and I sold a very, very wide strangle for just under $1. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. If you like that, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and spread the word and start making money. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.